vortex, we had to buy yet another one of these because, as you can probably already gather, we are disorganized. And because of this disorganization, we lose things like this, okay? It's easy to lose, all right? What was I telling you? I think I was telling you when I was in a state of psychosis, very briefly. It was at this gas station. And I can blame the weed that I was smoking at the time. But I guess what's cool about me is the fact that I can't stay in these paranoid states for that long because I know it'll kill me to do so. So I just snap out of it. Okay, I'll put that back right. But we're really lucky that we're able to do that. I realize that there are a lot of schizophrenics that can't. And that's why they insist medication is the only thing. But it doesn't stop their hallucinations. Hallucinations, delusional thinking, what else? It just makes them fat and lethargic, so. You know, it's like, if this stuff did what they said, then I would totally understand why people took it. But it doesn't do what they say, and it's not that I don't understand why people don't want to experience like the full spectrum of emotion, you know, and the like intensity of like mood swings and time lapses and all that shit, because you know, like schizophrenia in particular is really, really complex because we're in all these different time periods at the same time. So it's not really talked about. See what I just did? Me like constantly like looking around me, that's part of it. It's very like PTSD oriented. But that's why I was so obsessed with borderline personality disorder. I assumed I had it not just because I'm a woman, but because my emotions were so extreme. But I don't feel like I can really express them with people. Like, it's a truly amazing thing to be able to cry with people. There are very few people I've been able to do that with, and it's just because I got close to them for reasons I didn't expect. My friend Kimberly's one of them. My last serious boyfriend, Joey, he's one of them. I don't even talk to him anymore. And it's not necessarily because, you know, I don't want to. I just know that he has a new gal that he's been with. Like, they're married now, and there's no reason for me to call him. And, you know, I know how women are. And so, I'm not going to bother him. But yeah, it is a truly amazing thing to be able to cry with people, because I like to have that experience by myself. But I cry all the time. Like I've been able to do that more in church. Because they consider it holy. You know, women are supposed to cry. And we're supposed to cry a lot. So I guess maybe I was always right to assume that there was something really demonic about not being able to cry. There's something extremely demonic about taken some pharmaceutical that prevents you from being able to have access to your emotions like that. And I can understand why, you know, people would want to lessen their emotions because they're so intense that they seem debilitating. But the thing is, like, you're just kind of numbing yourself, you know? You're not really understanding why those emotions are intense or, like, working with them in any kind of way. I just feel like if women are extra emotional, then we're supposed to figure that shit out. But because women aren't naturally logical, this is very difficult for us. But that's why the artists are able to do this better than anybody, because in order to be an artist, in order to be confident enough to put ourselves out there, we kind of have to be in touch with the male side of our brain, which is why I talk to the man in my head quite frequently. Constantly consulting him about everything. Or he's consulting me, you know, he's got to let me know to stay in one lane. He's got to let me know to not buy that additional carton of almond milk because I already have one, you know. I have so many groceries. I did remember the flax seeds though, which is good. Let's see, I'm going to look at the list and see if I remembered everything. Okay, I did remember everything. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's something to be excited about, right? When you know that the dementia hasn't completely taken over. That's something to be enthralled about. You know? Well, I would say that everybody has dementia at this point, because it's like they're using technology that's wiping their memory. That's why everybody's so nostalgic, because they miss the time when they weren't doing that. But then they go right back to that. So it literally makes no sense. Like, nothing makes sense anymore. But I try to live a life that makes sense to me. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense to other people, because they don't have to be me. And so it's like, why are you all up in my business, you know? Okay, Ronit just asked me to do a show with her on the day that I'm already doing a show. So that doesn't really help. Unless I could do 2 shows in one night, but I don't think that would even be possible, but whatever. It's cool. It's cool being a comedian. It's also terrible. I was told that just means that I'm really doing it, you know? Because I have mixed feelings about it. I think when a lot of people get started, they get really excited about it, and you see them come around a lot. They're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and then 6 months go by, and they no longer have that enthusiasm, and they become an alcoholic. One of the comics just recently got a DUI, so you definitely know that he's a comedian. Like, because comedians have a knack for, like, making bad decisions, but a lot of the comics drive drunk on a regular basis. He just really sucks at it.